Hope you're having an amazing day. Today we're taking a look at this professional monitor from ASUS. So this is the ProArt Display. It comes in 27 inches and this is the PA278QV. We're gonna go ahead and take a look at all the features this has, and it does have many, so let's get right into it. This ProArt Display monitor comes with a 2560 by 1440 resolution, and it does have the IPS ultra wide viewing angle. And it does have also the 100% Rec 709 with the sRGB. And when we're looking at the color accuracy, it does have the Delta 2, which is actually very good. And then we do get the ProArt presets and 6-axis color adjustments as well. And as you can see down here, it does have the pivot adjustments and all that. So let's take a closer look. Alrighty, so the unboxing is done here and everything is covered very nicely here. So let's just go ahead and take this cover off. And so far everything looks very nice. So let's take this one off and take a look at this display. Looks shiny right now and looks very nice. And down here we do have kind of the ruler part and the buttons down there. We're gonna take a look at that after. And also in here we do have the stand as well, and the stand itself here has a nice finish here. So just tightening the screw here and should be all set. So as you can see here, we're able to pivot the monitor. We also have the height adjustment here. I think it should just go down without pressing anything. Yep, so it just stays in place. And look how much down it goes actually, so it's pretty cool. And to make the height adjustment up here, it is very easy. Pretty much just push it up or push it down. So pretty much we're able to adjust the height, pivot, and swivel as well. So pretty much all the features we need are here on this stand. Taking a look at the back of the monitor here, we do have some ports. We do have the DVI port, which most likely you're not going to be using, and HDMI display port, mini display port, and the line out, and also a headphone jack in there as well. And we also have the USB upstream, which is also included here, and two USB 3.0s. Just so you know, the upstream is a USB 3.0. And when we're looking a little higher up here, we do have the power input and the power button and the button here. This one is pretty much to take off the monitor, so just do not press it by accident because you kind of if I go ahead and press this, I'm able to take the whole monitor off from the stand here. So right now I'm comparing my old display, which I've been using for a little while now. It's the VG278. This is a 1080p 144 Hz monitor. It works excellent for games. But as soon as I plugged my ProArt display here, a huge difference in colors. Definitely the whites and blacks are they look totally different. And just looking at this color chart here, a huge difference. If I'm scrolling on the left hand side, all the colors seem a little bit washed out here. And some of the colors, just comparing these two yellows here, I'm not really able to differentiate them as much. On the right hand side here, I can definitely tell which one is which, while here everything kind of blends in a little bit. And that goes for other colors as well here. Probably the camera is not picking as much as I'm seeing here, but everything looks kind of washed out on the left hand side here, comparing it to the right hand side. I'll try to get some close-ups for you just so you can see. And the other thing which I've noticed right away is the blacks. Definitely everything it's way black on the right hand side here. The blacks on my left hand side, definitely a little bit washed out. They look a little bit grayish, while on the right hand side everything looks very black, and there's like no color leakage on the ends of the monitor or anything like that. And the thing is, I already actually did calibrate the monitor on my left hand side with the SpiderX Pro. So this monitor is currently calibrated, and it's still not able to kind of even get close to the ProArt display here. So one thing I noticed with the ProArt display is definitely on my video edits, while using a color chart and doing the color corrections, definitely I'm able to do a little bit of a better job there now. And when I export it, I know that's what people are going to see, because while I was doing this on my 1080p monitor here, the color corrections, but on the export, people probably were seeing that a little bit of a different colors there. So right now I'm able to do way better color correction. And here's a close-up of the colors, and you can hopefully see the difference on your side. And here I'm just gonna drag things a little bit over. So on the left hand side is my old monitor, and the right hand side is the ProArt display. And just dragging up here. So definitely more vibrant colors, as you can see here. And right now I'm gonna go ahead and drag the black image here just so you can see the difference here as well. So definitely the blacks appear way blacker on my right hand side on the ProArt display, while on the left hand side here, everything is a little bit washed out. Even the whites appear a little bit more on the yellowish side. So checking out the viewing angles here from the side, definitely the ProArt display looks good from every angle. Side, up, down, everything looks good. While looking at the other display here, not so much. You're not pretty much able to make out what's going on the screen right now. So if you're wondering how games run on this monitor, right now we're gonna go ahead and test out Fortnite. Since it's a very colorful game, we're gonna go ahead and see how it plays out. And one thing to note, this monitor does have a built-in speakers. And also just to note, this monitor does have that 75 Hz, so the games will look way smoother than on a 60 Hz monitor. So definitely you're able to kind of get away on gaming on this monitor as well, because everything looks nice and crisp. So right now we're gonna go ahead and check out the menu here and what options we have. So going to the first here, so menu, and the ProArt preset here, we can see that. And just going to the check mark. So we have standard mode. If you click there, you're able to reset that. And then if we keep on going down, we do have sRGB mode, Rec 709, scenery, reading mode, darkroom, rapid rendering mode, and more here. So we do have user mode and user mode 2. So you're able to set those two up. And the second menu here, we do have the blue light filters. So there's level 0 up to level 4. And going to the ProArt palette here. So here you're pretty much able to customize the monitor any way you want to. We have the brightness, contrast, saturation, hue, color temperature. So one thing about the color temperatures here, if I go ahead and click that, so we're able to set it from 5000 Kelvin to 5500, 6500, and 9300 Kelvin here. So going back there and going down, so gamma, if I click into gamma, we're able to go from 1.8 to 2.6. And black levels. So black levels, I didn't really need to touch anything on the black level side of things because everything looks very nice and crisp. And just going down more. And then we do have color. If I go ahead and click there, we have 6-axis hue, 6-axis saturation, gain, and offset. So pretty much you're able to make a lot of adjustments here if you need to. And now to the next menu here, we do have the sharpness, trace free, and vivid pixel. And then we do have the ASCR grayed out right now because we're on a different mode. And then the next one, we do have the sound menu here. We're pretty much able to adjust the volume, mute, and source. So pretty much so it can pick up the audio from any of those sources. And going next, so the input select here, there's also a shortcut when you want to do like an input select. But we do have the DVI, HDMI DisplayPort, and mini DisplayPort. And going to almost to the last one here, so we do have the adaptive sync, USB charging, OSD setup, quick fit, and the last one is your shortcut. So pretty much you're able to set some shortcuts here. So if I go here, and let's say for my first shortcut, I want to go straight to the brightness, or if I want to go to my other user mode things like that you're able to set as shortcuts, which is very nice. And that's pretty much the menu here. So taking a look at some other features which you're able to do with this monitor. So if I go ahead and press the button here, and if you go to the 9 squares, press that, I'm able to make a ruler appear on the screen. So clicking the check mark here. And now all around we do have a ruler that appears on the monitor here. And just going back here again. So right now if I click the X, it's going to take the ruler off. And we also have some of the other options here, alignment. So if I go to the alignment, and now we do get an alignment grid here. And just Xing out of the grid and going back to the 9 squares again, we do have the A4 and B5. So if I go A4 here, just if you're doing any editing, this makes it super easy if you're doing any A4s. So my final thoughts on this ProArt Display monitor. Definitely does a great job when it comes to color correction, and it does have many options, as you saw there. Like on the menu, I'm able to adjust pretty much anything from the saturation, hue, and it does have pretty much all the options you would want on a professional monitor. And the actual display itself looks great, even like on viewing angles from side to side, even bottom up. Definitely looks good all the way around, and pretty much there's no downsides to any of those things. And then we do get that 75 Hertz as well, which is a bonus there, because usually you're looking at like 60 Hertz. So even if you want to do let's say a little bit of gaming after you're done working with it, after you're done doing some color correction, you're able actually to do a little bit of a gaming in there. And also this monitor comes in 2560 by 1440p, so definitely the resolution is there. I wouldn't really need a 4K because this being a 27-inch, that resolution is more than perfect for me. Because before I was using a 1080p monitor, which I was doing video edits and doing everything else on it. Definitely I've noticed a huge difference in blacks, whites, and colors on this monitor. And now I'm actually able, just like this video you're gonna see, I'm gonna be editing it on the ProArt display here. Right now I'm able to see the colors way better when I'm doing the edits. So when it comes to purchasing this monitor, is it worth it? Definitely on my side, I can definitely see a huge difference comparing my old monitor and this monitor. And when I say old monitor, it's really not old, it's mainly like more of a gaming monitor. But it's definitely a big difference if you're doing any color correction to jump from a consumer to a professional grade like monitor like this one here. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Also, if you are new here, go ahead and click that subscribe button and don't forget to turn the notifications on. If you have any questions about this monitor that I forgot mentioning it on this video, go ahead and leave a comment below. I'll be more than happy to answer it. I'll see you guys on the next video.